Hello guys, this is Money Grind here. So last week we mentioned that Cardano is on a downtrend currently, but is poised to move up, and Algorand is on a slow uptrend, but is poised for a downward movement. So let's do a quick updates on this week's episode. Enjoy! So first, let's jump into Cardano here. So as we can see from here, so since last week, so the price for Cardano continue to trend downward, but definitely I'm still maintaining my assessment that the coin is poised to move up, because as you can see from its price action here, we can see that shortly before the price for Cardano starting to move up, it does make a brief downward movement. So as we have here, so we can see that we are here for a downward movement, which is very similar to our previous price action here. So once everything clear up regarding the current Omicron situation, I would see that this price should move up substantially and enter the bull market. If we look at the trading volume, so we can see that there's actually not much activity on the trading volume except this brief spike here. So we can see that this is reflected in trading volume, but other than that, so nothing is significant for the trading volume. And if we look at our RSI here, so the RSI is actually on the low side towards the oversold territory for the short term, medium term, and long term RSI. But from here we can see that definitely our overall trend for RSI is still bearish, as the trend is still on the downside currently, and this is supported by the MACD. As we can see here, the MACD also shows that the coin is bearish. And on our MACD indicators here, so the MACD indicators actually tells us that the current price action for the coin is definitely oversold rather than nearing oversold for RSI. So this is another signal we can take regarding the future price movement for this coin. Definitely I see that the upward movement for this coin definitely is fast approaching. So when we still have to look for the signal in the indicators, but the signs are there, and it is encouraging at the moment. But definitely as of now, the overall trend is still bearish, and actually this is supported by the price action also, as we can see from here. So this at the price action, this is actually falling three pattern for our candlestick here. So we have one big downward candle here, and we have three upward candles for the next three trading session. But we can see that so all of them is unable to overcome our bear here. So and this actually will continue with the downward movement in price action. So let's go to Algorand. So for Algorand, it's actually the opposite of Cardano. So instead of trending down, so Algorand is actually trending up for the current cycle. So each cycle for Algorand is actually consisted of two ups and two downs. So this is the same in the last cycle, so two ups and two downs. So currently we are at our second downs here. So we can see that the price has actually broke down from our current support line, and this line is officially a resistance line for our future price action already. So we can see that since trending down, our price action is still hovering around our previous all-time high at $1.86, and you can see that during this cycle the price actually move around this line, and nothing changed for the current price movement. As you can see that the price is still hugging along this line. But definitely we can see from our indicators here that overall the trend is still definitely bearish. In fact, we can see a bearish formation in the candlesticks here. So we can see that here we have a falling three formation forming. So one big downward candles followed by three green candles, but neither of these candles can overcome the first bears. So after 3 trading session, the price will continue its downward movement. So this is supported also by our indicator. So if we look at our oscillator here, so the RSI trend is going downward, so definitely bearish, and this is followed by our movement in RSI, and you can see that actually the price is accelerating toward the downside now. So it's tapering a little bit for the short term, but overall the price is moving down, and this is also supported by our MACD indicator here. So the MACD indicator also shows us that the price action is definitely bearish, but despite that the MACD line also telling us that the current price is actually oversold a little bit, so definitely a slight retracement is coming. The price action is always the primary source for signal, and for our oscillator they should always taken as a confirmation or as a additional information instead as a primary. So we should definitely monitor for oversold situation, but definitely there's nothing to be concerned here, so we should focus on the formation at the moment. So in conclusion, for Cardano, the overall price is still trending down, but it is definitely due for an uptrend. And for Algorand, so the price has already entered its downward movement, and it should continue to trend down from now on. So that would be all for today's episode. I hope you enjoyed the video as much as I was making it. Please subscribe and smash the like button if you find value in this video. Do leave us a comment down below if you have any other topics or coin that you would like us to cover, and we may cover it in the next video. So cheers, and until next time!